What's going, guys? Zennosh here, and today let's discuss about the Water New. Okay, she has been the latest addition to the 5-star Net 7's collection of the Heir of Light, and let's discuss about her today. Before starting this video, please do subscribe to my channel, and guys, do consider donating to this channel. Alright, and now let's get this started, guys. Obviously, starting with her stats. Her stats are pretty much awesome. Okay, I mean, like, it is pretty much like, how to say this, like current meta. Okay, and like she really doesn't suffer so much on her stats, and that's pretty good right out there. Okay, and thing is that like she is actually gonna be really great farmer, guys, especially for the beginners. She's gonna be so good. Talking about her pros, okay, guys, with her passive skill, like she is immune to defense debuffs. That is pretty great. She is a defense based DPS 7, so she scales the damage based on her defense stats. Higher the defense stats she has, the more damage she's actually gonna deal. And being immune to defense down debuff actually makes her so amazing, guys, because her damage output is actually not gonna be impacted, and also at the same time her vitality and her endurance is actually not gonna be affected because her defense is gonna be intact. Okay, so that's the thing right out there, guys. And the next thing is that like with her passive skill, guys, she is also gonna provide a really amazing heal, guys. Amazing heal to not just her but to everyone out there, meaning like it does provide a really good survivability for your entire team. Okay, so that is pretty great. She actually fills the void of the Water Archangel in this game, guys. Okay, and she has a little bit extra perks that you might want to actually see out. Okay, so let's check this one out, guys. First of all, let's start with her first skill, guys. First skill is pretty much a cliche, provides a defense break, or let's say a decrease of enemy defense for 30 seconds by level 5. That is pretty great. Second skill is pretty much a cliche again, providing herself a defense boost of level 5 for 60 seconds. Okay, and finally it comes to her combo skill, alright, providing 7084% damage upon skill use, damage based on the defense, and it's a one-hit multi-hit skill. One-hit multi-hit skill obviously is gonna be a little bit weak against the tanks such as Fire Heath, because like at a single time they can they cannot take more than 30% of their max HP as damage, so she won't be able to one-shot them at a point. But if she's actually gonna fighting against these certain tanks, like let's say Lucretia, in that kind of case she might be actually able to one-shot them. Okay, so that is the situation right out there, guys. She is pretty amazing. Okay, so let's start with her passive skill. This is the thing right out here that we really need to discuss about. Okay, 30% chance to spray enemies with dark blood to block enemies from receiving buffs for the 15 seconds when any attack lands as a crit hit. Any attack, it says, even the normal attacks or active skill attacks or combo skill attacks, any of the attack, if it just manages to land a crit hit, there's a 30% chance that she's actually gonna spray the dark blood of us. Okay, and if that's gonna happen, the opponent is actually be like unable to receive any sort of buff. This is actually gonna be really good even in the PvP contents, PvE contents, because like let's say for the PvP content, guys, I mean like if you actually see really, or let's say if you observe really carefully, guys, so many buffs and debuffs actually plays around in that kind of cases, guys. If you just can make sure that the opponent do not receive any sort of buff, it will be so easy for you guys to put them to sleep very easily. Okay, that is pretty great. Heals HP of all allies by 15% upon skill use. Like what? Any skill, guys. First skill, second skill, or combo skill. It doesn't matter. Whatever skill she is actually gonna use, she is actually gonna heal the HP of all allies by 15%. That is mind-blowing, guys. She herself, being a defense-based DPS 7, will have so much endurance, so much vitality, so much life, and you know, like she is like a walking tank, guys. Okay, and she can hit like a truck, and on the top of that one, if she can heal herself, like she is like an immortal fighter, guys. Immortal indeed. Okay, it will be a very rare case of scenario. If you really do build her up really nicely, it would be rare to see her being dead. Okay, so that's the thing right out there. Now let's talk about her relation effect. So usually it actually unlocks at the first awakening, and if the ally Caesar is present, defense increases by 100%. That is great, guys. Caesar is one of the top tier tank right out there in the game. Even as a healer, he is the top tier healer right out in the game, guys, because of so much thing that he can actually provide. And the next thing is that like he has humongous amount of HP that he can use in terms to either heal you or to tank a lot of damage, guys. So Caesar, pretty good, and being able to have a relation effect with one of the amazing unit out there in the game, she is also really good, guys. If an ally tank is present, defense increases by 70%. In case if you don't have a Caesar but you have another tank like let's say Water Anchor, in that case, guys, you are only gonna receive a 70% boost in the defense. Okay, so that is pretty bad. But if you really don't have any tank, no any sort of relation effect will be applied, so be careful, be careful. The next one is Team Passive, guys. This one is pretty much a wrong version, okay? It has already been corrected. It is actually the defense of all element allies increases by 35% at all regions, okay? It's like that. It's just a typo error right now. I don't know like when the HoL is actually gonna like correct this one out, and that is pretty great, guys. Providing a defense boost to all element allies at all regions is just too amazing, whether it be PvP content or PvE content, guys, because like first of all, this kind of passive skill is gonna be applied everywhere. Second thing, it's gonna be applied to everyone. Third thing, it is actually gonna be providing you extra damage boost, because obviously Water Nu is gonna scale her damage based on her defense stats, guys. So higher the defense she has, the more damage she's gonna deal, right? And fourth thing is that like she's actually going to provide a very good survivability potential for the entire team, because obviously she's actually going to provide that defense boost to everyone, especially your tank. Your tank is actually going to be really tanky unit, guys. So that actually being said, this is so good, guys. Really good offense and really good defense at the same time for everyone out there in your team. So isn't that amazing? That's pretty good. Like, I mean, so good. So right out here, guys, the only disadvantage she has is that like her combo skill is a only single target nuker. So that is actually gonna be a little bit of problem in the PvP battle, because obviously this PvP battle right now is being dominated by the AoE DPS 7s like Fire Ignis, like let's say Fire Ace Pinks, Forest Ace Pinks, like this kind of like weird creatures, okay, and Ignore Defense DPS 7s like let's say Water Christine, Water John Wick, like this kind of units who can actually one-shot the tank. These are the units that are dominating the PvP content right now. So defense based DPS 7, as she is only a single target nuker, she is actually gonna have a little bit problem when it comes to the PvP content. But anyways, guys, hang on there, okay, because her passive skill provides a very good boost right out in there that makes her a little bit, like a potential opponent in the PvP content, okay. So that being said and done, guys, now let's move on to what sort of equipment should we really give to her, guys. Okay, so when we are talking about the gear set, please try to give her either the Iron set or the Havoc set. I repeat again, either the Iron set or the Havoc set, okay. These are the two gear set that will actually fit really good on your Water Nu, okay. And weapon, the shirt, and the pants, guys. Primary stats are pretty much flat stat, no need to worry about them. When you are talking about the additional stats and the substats, okay, please try to go with the speed boost, defense percentage boost, crit rate boost, and critical damage boost. These are the main four substats that you will need to focus on. Again, I would say speed boost, defense percentage boost, critical rate boost, and critical damage boost, guys, okay. And now, if you have really decided to put on the Havoc gear set for your Water Nu, what are you supposed to do? For the gloves, for the helmet, for the shoes, and for the ring, guys, try to go with the defense percentage boost. Flat out, just go with that one. For the critical damage boost, try to excel it on your substats, okay? And for the critical rate boost, obviously it's gonna be on your substats, alright? And the speed boost is also going to be on your substats, and provided that the necklace is also going to have the speed boost, so it's pretty much okay right out there, guys, okay. But if you somehow resorted with the Iron gear set, what are you actually going to do is that like for the helmet and for the ring, please try to go with the critical damage boost as the primary stat. Okay, because obviously you will be lacking some critical damage because obviously all of your gears are really focused on the iron gear sets. Okay, so in that case of scenario, try to go with critical damage boost as the primary stat on your helmet and on your ring to balance out the critical damage stuff. Okay, another really good piece of information that I would really want to share with you guys is that the critical damage should be about 400%, not more than 400%, because after 400% it's sort of like starts to hit the rooftop. Okay, it might not actually start to give you a very good upgrade on your growth rate or your growth score. And after reaching 400% critical damage, try to boost a lot on your defense stats, and that will actually provide a better damage output to you guys. Okay, so that's pretty great, isn't it? Okay, and critical rate is supposed to be about 100%, and speed is supposed to be like about 200. Okay, and that's actually gonna make your water new very special unit, guys. Okay, that's the thing right out there. So this is pretty much for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel. See you guys in the next video.